Although you pissed all over my front door with red graffiti hissing, "Go back home," you know the racial slur. Yet you're still my America because I believe in you. Not in your self-purported greatness, but because you are an idea and not blood, so it can belong to any of us. You think you're great, as all drunks do. Drunk with the blood of the vulnerable, puking the vulgarity of supremacy, but you, drunk old fool, you are still my America. Because when you're sober, you are an inspired poet. Like the Song of Independence, achingly beautiful. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. What a line! That's a freaking good line. You wrote that. You wrote that. But you don't believe in your own rhetoric, do you, you hypocrite? But I believe in the words that constitute you, my doubting poet, that we are all created and endowed with inalienable rights that no nation can deny, not even you, America. Because they are not your words. The words are greater than the poets that borrow them. America, you are my America because you are a dreamer. Did you not dream of freedom? And so you raised your young hands against the behemoth Britain, and then against all odds, it was your hand raised in victory like Lady Liberty. And did you not dream of a land where Lady Liberty called the poor and the refuse to her shores, shining bright and inviting light all across the oceans? Because your fathers and your mothers came to these same shores looking for a home when they lost their homes in the land that birthed them. We call it the American dream, but the dream is older than you, America. The dream is older than your nightmares and contradictions, older than your Jim Crows and burning crosses, older than the transatlantic slave trade, older than the red man's decimation, older than the forgery of the doctrine of discovery, older than the pseudoscience of colored species, older than all of the nation's self-apotheosis, millions of lives sacrificed on the altar of nationality, blood spilled to score the earth with arbitrary boundaries. Martin Luther King Jr. didn't awaken the dream. He was raised on the dream. The dream was in Langston Hughes and his poetry of blues. For it is older than the river that runs through his body. It's as old as Tigris and Euphrates. It was for that dream that Corky Lee unsheathed his camera to slay the dragon of injustice, one witness photo slash at a time. And for that dream, thousands of teens gathered in Louisville. Not sweating the sweltering summer heat to dedicate themselves to a world without boundaries, without borders, where a child is not afraid of ice. The dream breathed visions into crazy horse to see all of humanity dancing in the tree of life. And it opened the eyes of all women to see in the common grass, the common soul of white and black, all on the same soil, and on the foot soles, all of us from dust to dust, and then from life to life, and from stardust to stardust, you and me, we be the grand journey of the stars. That dream stirred in Sojourner truth, a fearless song to go back home, streaking like a meteorite. And it compelled a young Palestinian to stretch out his hands as wide as the sky, to be splayed on a wood and lifted high, just so he could show the world that nothing can separate us from the love of God, not even the grave. It was a dream of Abraham that both his sons, Isaac and Ishmael, will lay down their swords, their missiles, their bullets, and would lay him down into the earth as brothers. The dream is as old as Adam and Eve, who scans the horizon, waiting for Cain and Abel to come back home for dinner together.